Hi everyone, it's Gabby. Welcome to my channel. Today it is going to be my introduction for my Panda Palette 2020. First of all, I hope you had all a wonderful New Year's, that you enjoyed your night and yeah, just had a wonderful New Year's Eve. So yeah, today it is going to be my introduction for my 2020 Panda palette. It is in collaboration with the Pantastic ladies. So you'll find the master list and Facebook group down in the description box. This year theme is quite interesting. I wasn't really into it at first, but then I kind of started to think about what to put in the project and it kind of grew on me. So I'm pretty excited about this one. I think I overdid this a little bit, but we'll just get into it in a second. So this year's theme is panning solitaire. That means that you're supposed to pan eyeshadows like in a sequence. You start with a single, then a duo, a trio, quad, and so on. And the purpose of this year is to finish as many eyeshadow as you can. You can really, it is a pretty free interpretation for this project. So you can start with one, then move to 2 and 3 and 4 and so forth. But I decided to start with a bunch of eyeshadow, and when I finish, if I finish anything, I will replace that category with another one. So if I finish a single, it will be replaced with another single, if it is a duo, with another duo, and so on. So yeah, I think I will just show you the whole palette because it just makes sense to me. Let me just remove some things that are not in this project. So I'm panning one single, one duo, one trio, one quad, one quintet, and a 1/6 pan collection, let's say, group. I don't know, that thing. Anyway, I will just start with the single. My single is this blue shade. This one was a present for a million years ago. I don't really know what brand this is, but it is a pretty nice shade. I will try to swatch it. Let me see. It is a little frosty, so I don't know. I might end up franking it. Also because there were two shades like this exact shade in the present, so I do have another one of these. Just this one is a little more used. You will see there is kind of a dip in there going, but yeah, this is my first shade for this year. Then my duo is actually a 2 single duo, which is fine because you can actually select like a number of shades that is that matches the number you need, and that can be a duo. So it is actually something you have already seen because it was in my Panda Palette 2019, and it is these 2 shades. These were complementary shades I used for my Panda palette last year. This is an Oleari, very old brown shade. I do use this for my crease. And then this one is a Kiko, just the Kiko number 3 eyeshadow. And yeah, this is just a basic shade to set your primer, so it is okay. Moving on to my trio, I picked 3 shades from the same palette actually, and they were from a pupa. This was the sheep kind of palette. It was in a sheep shape. There were 4 shades in there originally, but one got lost while the potting. It was actually my favorite, so I was kind of sad about it, but you know, shit happens. So these shades are one pink, like hot pink one. There was, ooh, if I don't break it, this one was in my Glow to the Ancient Gods project pen, so it already has pen. I think this one will go decently fast because you really need to build it up in order to get some color payoff. So yeah, this is the first one, and then I have a blue shade. This is pretty similar to the other one, so I think I might end up frankening everything. Let me just swatch the 2 of them together. This one doesn't swatch extremely well. I mean, this one is more light, this one is more deep, I think, but yeah, the color is pretty much the same, so we'll see how that goes. I seriously think I will end up frankening pretty much everything that is in this project because I have too many blue shades. So I do think I will end up frankening everything, and I'm thinking about filming that if I end up actually frankening it. But I don't know, let me know if you will be interested in seeing something like that. But yeah, third shade for this trio is a light pink. This one you will see it has some stripes on it because I had to remove the hard pan on this one, and this one might be frankened with a blush. I don't know, we will see, because I have not tried this to set my shadow primer. If it works with that, I might end up doing it, but I don't know, still deciding. So my quad is going to be from this palette that was like a little mirror, and I depotted it. It was in here. It had a blush on the other side. I mean, there is still a little bit of it. I believe this is pupa as well, but I'm not super sure because the label doesn't say anything really, so I don't remember. It is a super old one and I depotted it, so this is what the quad looks like. These are very small, so I hope this will help to get it out of the way. I'm a bit like scared about the white shade because it is not something I would usually use, and it is quite shimmery, so I don't know if that will work for my to set my primer. I don't know, we will see. Then there is an old an old friend of mine for my quintet. That is, yes, it is this one. This is my palette for last year, and I am left with 5 shades because this one is completely gone. And my main goal for last year was to finish off this shade just because I wanted to have 5 to put in this year's project, but it is fine. So there's that. This shade has partially been frankened with a blush that is down here. There's this one, this pink one. And yes, so I think I will finish this one, frankening it with a blush. So this one contains this one. So yeah, I'm also thinking about depotting this because I have all my other shades in a Z palette. But I don't know. I'm not quite sure yet, so we will see what happens with this one. And then I have the last 6 shades that come from a Fiorucci palette. It was the Coconuts, I think it was called, but it was a pretty nice palette. I mean, cute. It was really cute, but it was taking up a lot of space. It was just the shades were arranged in a flower kind of shade, and it was taking up a lot of space for no reason. So I decided to depot it and turn the palette in a zip palette. Because it was cute. Anyway, I have one hot pink shade that is actually a blush, but I will use as an eyeshadow, I think. Then another pink. This is so tiny. I'm gonna drop it. I know it. You don't see it. Okay. So this other pink eyeshadow, a lighter pink that is, oh god, I cannot take it, that is this one, then a more kind of purple burgundy color, that is this one, then there is a gold, that is this one is more used, I think you can see that. And then there is a blue, because I didn't have enough apparently. So this is it. This one is basically untouched, but this one I think I will not franken because it is a matte. All the others are shimmers, so I don't know. I think I will save this one. And yeah, that is all. I do have all my all my shades that are not in the palette into one palette, that is this one. It is super dirty. I should have cleaned it, but this is what my palette is looking like. So this is my single, duo, trio, quad, and 6. And yeah, that is pretty much all. I don't know if I want to set goals for next update, because I really need to, you know, get to know the shades. So yeah, I don't think I will set any goal. I'm sure I will use this one like on an everyday basis, but I don't know about the rest. I think I might go ahead and focus a little bit on this one just to understand how it works as a base, but I don't know. I don't feel like setting goals yet, but yeah, we will see what happens next update, and I will thank you so much for watching. Hope you will stick around and hit the subscribe button so that we can keep in touch, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!